On problem 9, we need to solve these systems of equations using either substitution or elimination. Let's start with the first system on part A. I'm going to use substitution to solve this one because in the first equation listed, the variable y is almost already by itself. I'm going to go ahead and use that first equation to solve for y. It's only going to take one step. I have to add 2x to both sides. Now I'm going to take my new result for y and plug that into the other equation wherever I see a y. And so now I can write this new equation that has only x's in it. The parentheses there are very important because you have to make sure to distribute the negative that's shown to all parts that are in the parentheses. That's going to change the signs of some of the things that we have. So now we'll have 5x plus 6 minus 2x is equal to 9. Then we can combine our like terms, giving us 3x plus 6 equals 9. Subtract 6 from both sides. It gives us 3x is equal to 3. And then finally divide both sides by 3, and that gives us a result of x is equal to 1. That's half of our solution. We need to go ahead and plug that back into one of the rules for x so that we can solve for our matching y value. I'm going to go ahead and plug it back into the first rule. So I replace the x with a 1, and now I want to solve for y. That gives me a result of negative 4. So that's my solution to the first system. Now let's take a look at part B. I'm going to use elimination to solve this system, and I'm going to multiply the second rule by negative 2 so that my x's will eliminate. I have to make sure and distribute that negative 2 to all parts of the equation. Then I'm going to rewrite my first rule underneath the new rule that I just wrote and add them together. When I add those rules together, my x's eliminate, and I combine 4y and 3y to get 7y, and negative 28 and negative 7 to get negative 35. Then there's just one more step to solve for y. I have to divide both sides by 7. That gives me y is equal to negative 5. Now I need to take that negative 5 and plug it back into one of the rules for y so that I can solve for the matching x value. I'm going to plug it back into the first rule. And so when I multiply 3 and negative 5, that gives me negative 15. I'm going to add 15 to both sides to cancel that negative 15. And then finally divide both sides by 4 in order to isolate the x. So there's my final solution. X is equal to 2, y is equal to negative 5.